On today's video, we will be talking about the side effects and the dangers from using KAYAMATA, which is popularly known as a sex enhancer, basically used for vaginal tightening and also as a vaginal sweetener. We will be talking about reasons why you as a lady shouldn't use the sex enhancers, which is known as KAYAMATA, because it causes more harm than good to our body systems.
KAYAMATA is a herb or a potion that is used as love enhancers or sex enhancers, and it is also used for vaginal tightening and also as a vaginal sweetener. Another important thing we need to know about KAYAMATA is that this is basically and mostly used by ladies, and around 70% of Nigerian ladies actually use this KAYAMATA. Now, this takes us to the next question of the day. What are the reasons ladies use those sex enhancers called KAYAMATA?
That ladies use the sex enhancers called KAYAMATA just to boosting their sexual libido, their sexual desire, and their sexual life, to be very active and sexually active in terms of their sexuality. 60 to 80% of Nigerian ladies believes KAYAMATA is spiritual. I don't really want to go into that part because that is not the reason why we're here today. We are basically focusing on the side effects of using the sex enhancers known as KAYAMATA.
Most of the ladies that usually use sexual enhancers are ladies suffering from hypoactive sexual disorders. Now, what is hypoactive sexual disorder? This can be seen as a physical or mental dysfunction in which a lady lacks motivation or loses sexual desire for having sex for around 3 to 6 months, and this basically sometimes leads to problems in her sexual life, in a relationship, or in marriages. Around 10 to 15% of ladies usually suffers from this hypoactive sexual disorder known as HSDD, and it is usually caused by an imbalance in the neural pathways in the brain. This condition may also be referred to as female sexual interest and arousal disorder. Now that we know some of the major causes of the reason why ladies usually likes using the sexual enhancers, sexual boosters, let us see some basic situations that can also affect your sexual lifestyle and your sexuality. Well, I just have like a few examples of some major effects that can affect your sexual lifestyle, and we're talking about pregnancy, we're talking about stress, we're talking about life imbalances. We also have partner changes, and yes, we have physical and psychological disability. How can I forget this? Menopause. Yes. Yes, menopause can basically affect a lady's sexual lifestyle naturally. Like, that is very natural. The menopause, the pregnancy is very natural. Now let us go to our major point, which is the side effects of using KAYAMATA. Yes, we will be talking about the dangers of using this KAYAMATA. The first danger we will be talking about is the PID, known as the pelvic inflammatory disease. The PID can cause infertility in ladies, and of course, ladies who frequently uses the KAYAMATA are at a great risk, because eventually that simply means they are inviting bacteria inside their bodies. And sometimes a lot of things usually occurs as a result of the PID, which is the pelvic inflammatory disease, and as a result of that, you can basically have vaginal discharge, vaginal infection, irregular menstruation, some tube blockages, and sometimes lots of complications do arise as a result of this PID. The number 2 on my list is actually kidney failure. Yes, the toxins produced by the sex enhancers, which is KAYAMATA of course, can actually shut down the kidney, leading to kidney failure. The third danger of using the sex enhancer is allergies. Yes, there have been lots of reports that some ladies are usually rushed to the hospital as a result of life-threatening allergies, and I'm sure we don't want that. The fourth danger we will be talking about is blood poisoning and blood infections, also known as sepsis. Yes, this usually happens as a result of inserting this KAYAMATA into your body, and there is a high tendency that active agents usually leak into your bloodstreams, which definitely later lead to life-threatening complications, which includes the blood poisoning and blood infection.
Now, the fifth we will be talking about is drug interactions. KAYAMATA can negatively interact with some blood pressure and diabetic drugs, and it sometimes usually leads to drug toxicity and drug inefficacy.
The sixth danger we want to talk about is infection. Yeah, I think I kind of like introduce it in the PID. Yes, regular use of KAYAMATA can lead to infections such as the vaginal candidiasis, vaginal yeast, and also reoccurring vaginal discharge, and also foul smell coming out from the vagina. The seventh we will be talking about is injury. Yes. As a result of inserting this KAYAMATA into your body through your private part, sometimes you kind of like introduce some injuries and some ulcers in your pubic region and in your vagina. So I'm just gonna like introduce this last one to you, though I wasn't really going into the spiritual thing about the KAYAMATA, but I think I should just talk about this charm. Like, KAYAMATA is a charm, and basically 90% of the persons using this KAYAMATA believes it is diabolic, and it's kind of like have some repercussion in terms of the spiritual things. Yeah, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like have those repercussions, the spiritual repercussions that later comes in life as a result of using KAYAMATA. Now let's take a look at some lifestyle and some home remedies that can eventually help to boost in your sexuality, that can also help to increase your sexual libido. So I will be talking more about this in my next video, because eventually this has really been a long video, and we will be talking more about how to boost your sexual libido, how to experience better sexual lifestyle in the next video. I am not going to be talking about that on this video, but I'm just going to like throw some give some examples of some home remedies. We are talking about exercises, creating intimacy with your partner, trying to build your communication. Try not to stress yourself, like try to create time for yourself and try to stay away from stress. Yes, you eventually want to do that, and also try to spicing up your sexual lifestyle. Like maybe you can try going out there, making research on some good styles and some certain things to spicing up your sexual life. But this is going to be like a topic we will be talking about in our next video: ways to boosting your sexuality and also enjoy your sex lifestyle. Please do not forget to like this video if this video has been helpful, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell just in case I post a new video. And also please let me know what you think on the comment section, because I'm gonna make an intro to that. Thanks for watching this video.